In this tutorial, I'm going to show you a super easy way to do eyebrow mapping using only the grease pencil and the stick. This is a useful tool for microblading, ombre eyebrows, or powder eyebrows, but this might also help others in the beauty industry doing procedures such as henna eyebrows, tinting eyebrows, or shaping and removal of hair in general for procedures such as waxing or threading. Hi everyone, this is Julia from Pigmenta Permanent Cosmetics and welcome to my channel, the #1 place for permanent makeup education, science, and inspiration. If you're new to my channel, please make sure you click that subscribe button below, hit the bell, and turn on all your notifications. Everything I mention in this video will be linked in the description box below. So let's get started. I know from teaching eyebrow tattooing that one of the main concerns for new techs is to get the shape of the eyebrows right. There are many different mapping systems out there, including the thread, rules that you can stick on the forehead, and calipers, even mathematical formulas. I think it's stressful enough when you first get into this field trying to figure things out, and I see newbies spend way too much time on the mapping and most don't really even understand it. I'm here to show you that it does not have to be that complicated. This is a simple and easy way. By the way, once your skill level is up to par, you will spend no more than 5 minutes on the mapping. Everything will come natural and it will all happen by eye. Becoming a true artist means that you do not have to rely on rulers, calipers, or stencils to pre-draw your eyebrow. As you progress with your skill, the pre-draw is really just for the client, so they have a reassurance of what the eyebrows will look like. And really, the true and only way to map is to go with the anatomy and physiology of your client, which means the bone and muscle structure, as everyone has unique features and no two are the same. You already know that no one is symmetrical. One side of the skull bone may be flatter or rounder than the other, and through years of mimics and movement of the muscles, each side is slightly or more dramatically different than the other. That will play a role in where you place the eyebrow. No measurements in the world will compensate for those factors. As for the mapping, we want to go with the golden ratio, which is the corner of the eye and straight up to find the beginning of the brow, then corner of the nose, diagonal across the iris to find the highest point of the arch, and lastly, corner of the nose and corner of the eye to find the tail of the eyebrow. For the mapping itself, I will only use the grease pencil and the cotton tip applicator. There are two ways you can do this. You can either use the cotton tip applicator or you can use the grease pencil itself to line up to the golden ratio points. I am showing you both ways. I do want to mention one thing. You might want to know why I have this methodology while mapping the eyebrows, which is mainly freehand. And I do want to explain the reasoning behind it. Being in the field for almost 30 years, I've worked side by side with many plastic surgeons. I have observed that right before they go into the OR, they mark their patients with a surgical marker. It doesn't matter if they're doing facial plastic surgery or surgery on the body. The procedure is always the same. They mark their patients freehand. In all these years, I've never seen, not even once, any one of them taking a ruler to do the marking. A surgeon accounts for gravity, a person's muscle and bone structure. They call it a topographical map. So how do you figure out where to place a brow if there's no hair or the hair is now in the wrong spot or misplaced? Number 1, the bulb or the beginning of the brow should be right on the ocular bone. Follow the ocular bone till you get to the arch. Number 2, the arch is placed slightly higher than the ocular bone. Number 3, the tail is above the ocular bone but follows it and wraps around. Checking final results in a sitting up position where I can most effectively account for gravity. Before my client looks at themselves in the mirror to confirm the placement of the eyebrows, I will remove all the markings on the face as I don't want them to be distracted by the marks. This way, they can give me an informed decision on the shape of the brows. Next, I have her tilt her head down so I can check symmetry on the placement of the arches. I will also have my client make a couple of faces. First, I have her give me a surprised look and pull her eyebrows up all the way, and next, an angry face. There is a method to my madness, as I make sure with these faces the brows can move with their natural expressions and account for muscle movements. And there it is, mapping eyebrows simplified. I hope you got value out of this video, and if you have any questions about eyebrow mapping, please make sure that you visit us at pigmentausa.com or tell me in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. See you same time next week.